let's try another example. We're going to divide 350 divided by 5 using a place value chart. Now remember, the first thing I'm going to do is put my whole number on the place value chart, 350. That's 3 tens, 3 hundreds, 5 tens, and 0 ones. 3 hundreds, 5 tens, and 0 ones. I'm going to take 350 and divide it into 5 equal groups. So I'm going to draw my 5 equal groups. One, two, three, 4, 5 groups. Okay, now I'm ready to cross them off and divide them below, starting in my hundreds column. But I immediately notice that I have 3 hundreds and I have 5 groups. I can't divide 3 discs into 5 groups. I don't have enough discs. The groups would be unequal. So I can unbundle these hundreds and trade them in for some tens. I know that 100 is the same as 10 tens. So I'm going to unbundle this 100 and make 10 tens. And I'm going to unbundle the second 100. And make 10 more tens. And my third 100. Okay, so I have no more hundreds because I unbundled them into tens. So now my tens column has changed. I have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 tens. 35 tens is the same as 3 hundreds and 5 tens. But now I have enough discs to divide into 5 equal groups. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow the same procedure as earlier, crossing one off, adding it to the first group, cross one off, add it to the second, cross one off, add it to the third, cross one off, add it to the fourth, cross one off, add it to the fifth group, and then I'm going to repeat until I run out of discs, making sure that every group has the same amount. And I'm being extra careful when I'm crossing off so that I don't lose track of the discs. I don't want to accidentally cross off 2 discs, or I don't want to accidentally forget to cross a disc off, and then I'd have an extra. This takes a little bit of time, but make sure you're being patient and careful. Almost done. 10 more to go. Okay. And I'm dividing my last one, and it goes into my last group. I have no disc left. They divided equally into 5 groups. So my answer is how many discs are in each group. If I'm looking at this group, I can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 discs in one of the groups. So that means I have 7 tens as my answer. I know 7 tens is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 350 divided by 5 equals 70. Oops. Uh-oh. 70. I had 35 discs in my tens column. I did 35 tens, and I divided them into 5 equal groups, and I was left with 7 tens in each group. 35 tens divided by 5 equals 7 tens. So 350 divided by 5 equals 70.